is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
To open up that so I can get to read from any of those two platforms this very morning as you stream, okay? Now, the papers I'm about to read out to you have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info are only informing you of the headlines as we have them for today. Let's take a look at stories as we have them from Punch, The Guardian, The Sun, and This Day newspaper.
This is Morning Crossfire.
Starting off with the Punch newspaper for today, as we would have it, you have from the Punch, child pornography. EFCC seeks extradition of brothers and others to the USA. Oh, I hope you're watching. I hope for those who are watching right now. And then 2.2 billion naira fraud. Fayose gets court permission for medical trip. IPOB declares May 30 sit term to honor fallen heroes. Top militants killed in Israeli strikes on Gaza. Declare your spouse, children's asset. CSO tells Tinubu and others. Tribunal. Tinubu, Atiku, Obi's legal battle commences. Adeleke, Oyetola, hopeful as Supreme Court delivers judgment today. Report Obi visited me for reconciliation, inappropriate and diversionary, says Soyinka. And of course, there are other stories of interest as well. You find CBN to sanction banks backing unlicensed foreign firms. National Assembly, APC picks Akpabio and Abbas. Presidential poll. 5 justices sitting on Atiku, Obi's petition against Tinubu. 17-year-old stabs Katsina phone dealer to death. Commercial motorcyclists injured as robbers invade Lagos community. 3 suspected Lagos cultists remanded. Policeman hospitalized as Ogun cultists and policemen clash. 7 children die in Zamfara boat accident, others missing. And still keeping up with the Punch for today, you would also find of interest court remands lady for defrauding German of 110 million naira. Osun policemen begin manhunt as gunmen abduct woman. All right, well, those are stories you can easily take up more from the Punch. Let's go on to the Guardian. 1 dies as police rescue 58 kidnapped victims near Abuja. Gunmen abduct Taraba LG boss, kill oddly. Diesel tanker accident worsens gridlock on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Discontent as aspirants and minority caucus reject Akpabio and Abbas. USSD debt hits 120 billion naira, banks default in remittance. Other stories of interest that you still want to read up more about in the Guardian, well, you find them there. Group Bimon's growing kidnappings, killings in Abuja. NIS officials bust trafficking syndicate in Lagos. Tighten security as Supreme Court rules on Adeleke and Oyetola's case today. Obey law on assets declaration. CSOs advises Tinubu, Shetima, and governors. Why Akpabio is best qualified for Senate presidency by SEMPG boss. Court sentences 2 armed robbers to death in Delta State. Lagos, danger as traders defy warnings and sell wares on rail tracks. Sanwo-Olu receives Personality of the Year award in London. Reconciliation, not mentioned during Obi's visit, Soyinka clarifies. All right, well, these are stories here and there. Transcorp Power PLC exits BPE's monitoring and supervision list. It's unconstitutional to criminalize protests, Horiwa tells House of Reps. And now to the Sun newspaper for today. NAS, Kalu writes APC NWC senators elect. Presidential polls, tribunal warns against delayed tactics and technicalities. Opposition parties group kick as APC zones NAS positions. NAS, Bajabiamila, Wike's men forge alliance for speakership seat. Why Owerri is supporting Uzodinma and group. All right, other stories as you would find this very morning, still with the Sun for today. Okay, fuel subsidy, CISLAC queries $800 million World Bank loan for Nigerians. Headsman killed man, wife, 5 others in 3 Benue communities. Fair grips Katsina villagers as Zamfara bandits relocate. Other stories, Oshun Guba. Supreme Court delivers judgment today. 10th Assembly. North Central protesters to occupy APC headquarters. All right, you also find May 30. Seated term declared for remembrance, for Biafra remembrance. That's, I presume that's in the southeast now. Why Owerri is supporting Uzodinma's group. NSIB begins investigation into Max Air accident or incident as it's described now. Now, to this day newspaper for today. Why I punched my wife into coma, ex-boxer. Terrorists attack Kaduna church, abduct 40 worshippers. Presidential election petitions. Avoid technicalities, delays, court wants parties and lawyers. Ajao Estate building demolitions. Fan to develop 56 billion naira Aerotropolis city in Akure. Why federal government must increase funding for education? That's according to Foundation. Crude oil theft. MT heroic Idun won't be released except, okay, that's according to Gambo and CNS, okay, Gambo CNS. Adeleke versus Oyetola, Supreme Court to deliver judgment today. Kalu writes APC NWC, 108 senators elect on his Senate presidential ambition. 72 non-serving senators endorse Akpabio for Senate presidency. Tinubu, court adjourns hearing on Peter Obi's petition till Wednesday. Other stories, Lagos NIS force syndicates attempt to traffic unsuspecting girls abroad. That's Nigerian Immigration Service discovering that. Reconciliation inserted into Obi's visit most inappropriate and diversionary. That's according to Shoyinka. All right, well, you find also as well, Turai Yaradua to incoming First Lady, you are his only true advisor. Be patient. That's deep. All right, well, these are stories you can read up more from the Vanguard for today. All right, let's check in with your viewpoints this very morning just to get a clear understanding of your views with regards to the headlines. Do remember, the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
As we take all your calls and messages, do remember to follow through with our editorial guide. Your calls need to be devoid of hateful speech, lies, fake news, and abuses. We ask of you to be truthful and factual as you share with us on Nigeria Info. Okay? We ask of you to keep your emotions in check as well as you share with us this very morning.
This is Morning Crossfire. Watch your number one talk station of the nation. Nigeria Info every day of the week, Mondays to Friday on YouTube to catch up with the Morning Crossfire.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Many thanks for staying close. Let's take on your calls now. The numbers remain 0700 951 0000. Okay, did you get that? That's 0700 951 0000. You can also call in via the other line, the alternative line, which you use on 080 9597 4869. That's 080 9597 4869. And on WhatsApp on 080 999. That's a 999 now. 30137. Okay, let's take on your calls. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you?
Very well. Good to connect with you.
All right. My name is Mommy.
Mommy
Let me
Z.
just go straight to the point.
Okay.
The woman. God bless the former First Lady that advised the incoming wife of the president. You are his best advisor, true talk. You know why? Success, according to my people, gets many friends. And because I want to eat under the table of Femi, I will never tell you the truth. All correct, sir. But you, that you are with your husband from morning till night, you don't need any political appointment from him. You are the one that will say, Kai, babe, this thing, that. Don't be carried away with gift, because some of us, we know how to give gift in order to ask for assistance. Most of the problems we have is not the president as it is. People that he will appoint based on recommendation from wife, family, friends, political allies, and what have you, are the ones most times that will mislead you. I fear not let you talk. If you talk, they will expose the secret you people have together. So,
Okay.
I agree with that advice. Give them the best. Good morning.
All right. Good morning to you. All right. Let's take on the next call. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Yes, welcome. Oh dear, barely can I barely can hear you. I'm so sorry. I have to let you go. Good morning to you.
Good morning. My name is Charles. I'm calling from Mississippi.
All right, welcome.
I want to talk about the report of OG Zakar writing the Deputy National Working Committee. I think it is not yet time for Igbos to take Senate presidency. We still need to build bridges. Igbos have not built bridges. This is the time for them to continue to negotiate, continue to build bridges, build bridges. This is not yet time for the Igbos to attend to that position. Secondly, the Supreme Court warning about Kano case. At the beginning of this agitation, if the government have listened and created a room for dialogue, things wouldn't have escalated. But as it stands today, let's see how this issue will end.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day.
All right. Thank you so much for your call and your viewpoints as well this very morning. All right. Let's take on more calls from you this morning. Okay. Let's take a few from WhatsApp. Okay. Yes. Good morning to you. Yes. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Femi.
All right then. Welcome to the show. What's your name, sir?
My name is Abila.
Abila. Good to have you on. Let's talk.
My take is on this ex-boxer that used his wife as a punch bag. And he said his reason. No matter what your reason is, there is no any justification for you to punch a woman. You know, they are special creature from God. We came into the world through them. So you don't have any reason whatsoever to punch a woman. So if you're looking for somebody that you want to exercise your strength, there are many ex-boxers out there. There are people that are still, in the exercise. So look for one, not your wife that will be punching as if she's one slave. So that's my take this morning, Mr. Family. Thank you.
Grateful to you. Thank you so much for your viewpoint. Okay, more calls coming in. Let's find out who's joining in now. Good morning to you. Good morning.
What class of Good morning, what class of Femi the Amale?
Yes.
I'm humble self Abubakar Ali Tinubu Pekin calling from PW Kubwa. It is laughable to hear the names that have been paraded as the Speaker and Senate President. My brother, it will shock you that by June the 6th, the senators and the House of Rep members will vote who will lead them. They will vote who they know among them will give them a purposeful leadership, and they will enjoy a harmonious working relationship. They are the ones that are finally going to decide who will lead them. All we are saying outside here is just a mere permutation and combination. And lastly, for the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, well, we are not expecting anything less. It is what we are expecting is the normal rising of the sun from the east and settling in the west. But if you expect the sun to rise from the west and set in the east, I wish you good luck. I know you understand what I mean. Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria.
All right, thanks for your viewpoint. Dr. Mrs. Olebar from Owerri did write it on Facebook. She said, on Southeast senators not consulted by APC, why are they treating Southeast with disdain and levity? The hatred is much. Do we talk of the marginalization, nepotism, lopsidedness, tribalism? That's a question. Our heroes are gone and their foundation is destroyed. Who will go for us? Inequality, injustice, and lies are the root of the things we're dealing with. Let's join the Bible and say nothing can stand against the truth. May God help us to remain a united nation and with different brotherly nations of old Nigeria nation as a united Africa. Okay. Ayeni Ola Johnson says, good morning, FMD. I'm glad that your online platform is restored. Thanks for that as well. Good morning, FMD. This is the problem of insecurity in Nigeria becoming something else in this country. Federal government needs to step up its protection of its citizens. Thank you. Atumeyi Onu Ayigbe did write that in on Facebook as well. And yes, on the YouTube platform, you have Mwazu John Lasisi from Buhari saying from the telling Tinubu to declare his assets. Asset declaration has not changed anything before now. All right, that's an interesting point of view. All right, more calls coming in. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, welcome, sir.
Yeah, my name is Jamil, calling from Southwest.
Okay, welcome. Good to have you on.
Honestly, it's a good one for the tribunal to warn politicians not to bring delay tactics and technicalities, because we know what politicians can do to make sure that these things will not go smooth. And then secondly, for those people who are calling for marginalization, you can see when other people, other regions are busy looking who will be the Senate president, and some of their youth are calling for sit at home. And again, small time, they will still say that they are marginalizing them. Instead of to strategize, to look for who among them, they will push ahead to be their leader, to come and do something here in Abuja. They are keeping them people not to go to market and sit at home, and you are complaining that you are marginalized. So you have to wake up and do the needful to make sure that we carry people along. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your viewpoint. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, welcome.
Good morning, Femi.
Good to have you on.
Yes. And so, this is Isabel on the line. Yes, Femi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, as a country, I know, realize like the APC status for Akpabio on Senate President. You see, my concern is these people are adults. All of them are real adults that can do something on their own. Because they say he who pays for the piper, he takes the tool. And whosoever is about to become a president is not for easy. It's for the generality of Nigerians. So allow these people to resume their sitting, and according to how it is, let them select on their own, because we don't want any other president that will be there saying every time me or I have it. We need an independent Senate president that the executive will fear, and that's how that's how good governance comes in. When you go and pick any mistake or anything he goes trying to when he begins to hunt for him. No, allow them to choose. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your viewpoint. Good morning, FMD. A trick from pump attendants is that they will wipe the meter. They will not wipe the meter before selling for you, especially if the last sale was a small amount. The chap that tried it with me allowed him to sell small before I asked him to wipe the meter. He didn't complain. Instead, he apologized. Zion from Kokwashe did write that in. Uncle Femi, good morning. My best friend sent me 20K and the bank deducted 400 naira immediately. Nena from Itama had that written in. Checkwas from Cuba says, good morning, Femi. I was unite. Please let me still remind Abubakar Ali Tinubu Pikin that I'm still waiting for his phone number. Good morning, Femi. I just want to advise those who are asking the tribunal to do the needful to prepare their mind for good or bad news, because if the tribunal fail to do their bidding, they should not complain. If I know if the tribunal will not end up in their favor of their candidate, what we hear is the jurors have been bribed or declaring seat at home, or Lagos seat at home in Lagos is laughable. Oludade Abiodun did write that in. Stay with us, right your Nigeria Info. The break is coming up next and the news will follow. Thanks for staying close. Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.